All right, y'all, what's going on? It's Combo Breaker 99 back with another final look. All right, y'all, Ariane Lipski versus Karine Silva. Final look before the fight tomorrow night, or maybe tonight. Depends on what time I put this video up. But just so y'all know, this card starts at 4 p.m. Eastern time. The prelim start at 4 p.m. and the main card starts at 7 p.m. So that's good on us, man. So I won't be up all night calling this card. I'm actually going to get on maybe like midway point through the main card to call this one, or I might get on for the full main card. We'll see, y'all. But yeah, y'all tune in tomorrow night. We're going to call this thing. We're going to see how this one goes, because this fight right here, I don't see it going 3, man. I don't see this one going to the cards, and that's a good thing. We don't have to worry about no robberies. But yeah, man, Lipsky versus Karine Silva. This is a good matchup. As y'all know, the original match was going to be Lauren Murphy and Karine Silva, but Lipsky, she stepped it up. She said, hey, let me get a full training camp and I'll take this fight. And that just lets you know, hey, she's taking this one seriously, man. So the more and more I watch this one, I ain't going to lie. Look, I was nervous for Lipsky, but I'm really nervous for Silva as well. I'm really nervous for Silva as well, because to ignore the work that Ariane Lipsky's been putting in, it would be crazy, all right? I mean, I got both of these fighters in my quadruple threat, my new one here. But, I was just kind of feeling like a lot of people thinking, it's going to be a walk in the park for Karine Silva. But the more I think about it, the more I just look at the footage of both of these fighters, this was going to be competitive, because they're both at the bottom of the rank, they're not at the top, but, they're in the top 15 on the lower portion. And with them both being back-to-back, I just kind of feel that energy like, hey, man, like, you ain't taking my spot. Like, especially the way Lipsky's been talking, Lipsky's been ready to go. She's been saying that, hey, look, I expected somebody higher, but if I'm fighting Silva, okay, I can fight her. And then once I do this, I'll be able to call somebody out. But she worried about the business at hand right now, right? Same goes with Karine Silva. So when I'm looking at this one, I think it's really, really going to be a 50-50 fight. But both of these fighters, they got what it takes to get that finish or be dominant. That's the crazy part. Like, both fighters could really catch the other one sleeping, or they could just really own this fight all the way down to the third round and just end it. I believe they both have that finishing factor. They both have that kill switch, and they both have polished specialties. You got Karine Silva with the jiu-jitsu, and then you got Lipsky with the stand-up game and that power. So interesting fight, man. Just interesting fight all around. I think for just for me, looking at this fight, I see it as, it would be wise for it to be like striker versus grappler. Lipsky should be on her feet in this fight. Like, my keys to victory is pretty basic. I mean, Lipsky, it should just be her keeping this fight standing. She should just be the one dictating the pace on the feet, using her stand-up, using her leg kicks, setting up straight strikes. You want to keep somebody that is going to be looking to shoot like Karine Silva on the outside, straight jab, putting that right hand down the pipe, get Karine Silva's respect with that power, because that's how Lipsky did to Melissa Gatto. She put that right hand down the pipe, started to give Melissa Gatto's respect a little bit when she started hitting with that, hitting with those straight power shots. So same thing needs to be here. Got to get Karine Silva's respect. Got to put that right hand down the pipe. Just got to keep it standing. Just own the stand-up. Hit her with those hard singles and doubles, and line up that big shot when she steps in, with the left hook. And use that takedown defense, work the body, how she does like against these other fighters. Be quick on the inside. That she has to have that offensive takedown defense, like she's been using. Just kind of build off of that and use those calf kicks, measure range. With her being the striker, she should know her range the best, right? Karine Silva is getting better with his stand-up, but, Lipsky should be on point with it as far as being able to eyeball it and stay out of harm's way and just own this fight until she could find that opportunity to end it, right? As for Karine Silva, Karine, she's a very smart finisher. Like, some people think it's just her going in there shooting and being wild on the ground, but no, like, she's very technical with her jiu-jitsu and she's on it. So I think with Karine Silva, she doesn't need to spin rounds on the feet, but she needs to get Ariane Lipsky's respect with her hand game as well. Like, I think that she's been coming far as finding her distance management now. Not too many shadow punches anymore. She is connecting. So I like to see Karine Silva fight behind her jab and then throw that front kick to the face to get Lipsky on that back pedal, and then she can find her opening. put Lipsky on the back pedal so she's not able to land those hard power shots. Don't let Lipsky get flat-footed or set her feet. Keep her on the back foot. Land those hard calf kicks and keep going to her body. Keep going to Lipsky's body, because Lipsky's not going to go for a takedown. I could probably promise you that. Like, Lipsky, if she does go for a takedown in this one, Silva's going to stop her. So I think that Silva can take advantage of that by going to the body on Lipsky to slow her down and eventually, catch her and get her to the ground in this fight. The striking of Silva has improved. That's why I think she does have the power to actually maybe flash knock down Lipsky in this one. Lipsky is hittable. Lipsky's very good with offensive striking, but she can be hit. She's been clipped before. Even, Casey O'Neill touched her up a little bit in that fight. Didn't really have success by hurting her, but she did start to connect more combinations when I went back and looked at it. So Karine Silva has the opportunity. She has power. And that was Karine Silva's issue before, is, she was swinging hard, but she was out of range, putting too much behind her punches. But now that she's found a range and she's connecting, she's doing more damage. So I think it's going to have to be a mixed bag for Karine Silva in this fight. I think she can use her striking to get the fight to the ground, or she can just break Lipsky down and actually get some good opportunities where she could shoot for a single and, just get the trips and takedowns on Lipsky. I think her offensive wrestling and her jiu-jitsu, her grappling is that good to get the fight where it needs to be. But I do see big shots being landed. I can see both fighters being rocked in this one. But I think just with that finishing factor on Karine Silva, not really on her mind, but that's just in her nature where it just comes naturally. I think that once she gets in on the inside here, the minute she gets the fight to the ground, she'll know what opening to go to. Because Lipsky's, she's been submitted, she's been down on her back, and she's been lost before. And I think if fighters like Montana had her on her back, confused in the past, even like, I know it was a while back, but even like fighters when JoJo had put her on her back, I think somebody like Karine Silva will know what to look for in an opportunity when she gets it. And I think she can submit Lipsky in like the second round. I think Lipsky might land some bombs on Karine Silva, but I can see Karine Silva making that adjustment, catching her back. And then when she catches, I see her taking Lipsky down and probably getting the submission maybe like second round. Yeah, I think she can get her out of there in the second round. I don't know what kind of submission, because she's so versatile with it. She's got Darce chokes, knee bars, arm bars. She's got everything on her resume, y'all. So I'm going to go with Karine Silva by submission in the second in this one, guys. Let me know what y'all think. Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Subscribe. Peace.